Hi Virgo, welcome to your December 2019 tarot reading. We are Fire and Water Infinity. This month we're doing a simple 10 card Celtic cross for you guys to let you know the energies that are prevalent for you throughout um, and how to deal with them, outcomes. At the end we will read from an oracle deck, sorry. This month we're doing the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. And a little disclaimer, you may or may not hear a little noise in the background. Sorry, it's the holiday time, so family's around. All right, we're going to get right into the reading for you guys. The central issue, the main focus, the energy that will be with you throughout the month of December is the Eight of Cups. You are journeying somewhere, Virgo. The Eight of Cups comes up when we need to mentally, physically move on, you know. And this month, you guys, you might be anxious and overwhelmed about making this move, but you see that it's very necessary for you in your life. Um, some of you may physically be journeying somewhere and taking a little time for yourselves, but for a lot of people, this is, you know, leaving emotions behind, leaving, you know, thoughts behind us that have put us in this energy of distress.
Yeah, the Eight of Cups represents picking up these things that have been subconsciously affecting us and putting it out in the forefront for us to see and targeting the main things that have been truly draining us. This month, I see you guys seeing that and eradicating that.
So, as a challenge or a helper, so first of all, as a challenge, for some of you, it's an actual person that you are moving away from. It's somebody who's very brash and insensitive, someone who puts themselves first. This is sometimes associated with Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands. As somebody who, you know, Sagittarians can be very blunt. They, a lot of times, they don't try to hurt people on purpose, but their tongues can, you know, do some damage without them being conscious of it. This person is very reckless, and they have caused you pain, emotional pain. It could be a friend, a family member, a partner. I get strong friend energy because of the bottom card. But it's either way, it's somebody in your life who's just been very reckless with you and not taking your feelings and your emotions into account. So, you know, you need to move away from this person, but you may feel some kind of duty towards them. For other people, it's you know, going on a journey, but maybe the challenge is like just going too quickly and not, you know, thinking things out first if it's not a person that you're walking away from. As a helper, you know, you feel the urge to move on from whatever is holding you back, and you feel a haste. So if you feel like, hey, I got to get out of this situation, this relationship really fast, this benefits you to take on this energy.
Yeah, either way, this energy is going to light a fire under your ass and get you to pick the more fulfilling routes. You know, Mercury and the Sun is in Sagittarius, and that square is aiding you in your evolution right now. No matter how which way you want to see it, contrast, creates new things.
So the basis of the situation, what is prompting this energy? You guys have the Three of Cups. Like I say, I see maybe this being a friendship gone wrong. You poured a lot of emotion and help into this person. Sometimes people can take advantage of Virgo's willingness to help us sort our things out, you know. So you poured a lot into this person. You expected them to pour it back, but they didn't. This is somebody that you felt very close with. Now, for those who, that because there's two different stories in here. Those who you're not getting away from a person or whatever, was prompting this is you want that. You want this fulfilling friendship. You're trying to find your tribe right now. People that you want to spiritually connect with. So that's causing you to walk away from things that aren't here for your greater good anymore.
Yeah, now keep in mind, in terms of the Three of Cups, you will be getting your cup filled. Now, it doesn't mean it has to be from that cup that you filled, previously. Not all cups, especially if you're in the archetype of helping others, you have Virgo energy and shit. You will end up filling a lot of cups that don't fill yours back. But that's because you don't need what they have in their cup. Your cups get filled in other esoteric ways. So keep that in mind.
All right, guys, in a recent past, Six of Wands, for many Virgos, you are feeling yourself. You realize, hey, I do a lot for people and I don't get the same treatment back. I need to take care of me. And this is what's prompting this energy, this let me move the hell on. Let me find my place in this world. You're feeling yourself. For some, it's because you dealt with somebody who's very egotistical. This is the other side of the Six of Wands. Someone who always put themselves first, have like classic narcissist tendencies. And you clearly see this person for who they are now. They're fully exposed to you. So you have no problem walking away as fast as possible.
Yeah, see, this person, whoever it is, situation, concept, belief, it drained you, right? Now you know, and now you do better. This is a good thing, Virgo. I'm telling you, I can't stress that enough. These things, these ups and downs, they create who we are. They create the greatness within us.
So presently, right now, it's the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords, sometimes we come up as the victor, sometimes we're the victim. I see this as you being the victor, especially in this card, how he is, stabbing his demons. So you guys are very victorious right now. You are not pulling any punches. You are being honest. You felt betrayed. You felt backstabbed, but you are taking your power back currently. You are making the decisions to do things that benefit you for once, especially if you're one of these people who you could be self-sacrificing. Any sign could show symptoms of being self-sacrificing and put others before them. But you guys are very well known for that, So this point, you're taking your power back. You're not playing the victim. You're speaking up and you're letting people know how you feel.
So, once again, the Five of Swords, yes, you're slaying these demons. But keep in mind, this is not a vengeful thing. This is, let me tell you something. You are doing, the reason that your cup felt like it wasn't reciprocated, you feel drained, is because as a Virgo, the whole reason for the exchange was because you were trying to help this person. Now, the Five of Swords in your case is not only will you, get your cup back, but this person will learn and understand exactly what you were trying to show them. Because a lot of Virgos, and it doesn't really matter, Pisces, they channel for the other person to learn something. So your duty, you will be paid off, and that person will too as well.
All right. So your near future, you guys have the Four of Swords. You're taking time out to take care of yourself. You're getting your mental life back on track. You've been through a lot, came to a lot of realizations. You took your power back, and like you said, it wasn't in a vengeful, negative way. It's just sometimes when people stand up for themselves, especially if you're the type who may not do it as often, people don't like to see that side of you. They like to trample over you, but they don't want to see you take your power back. And if you're somebody who's not used to doing that, you might, feel drained, feel empowered. But right now, in the near future, you guys are going to be taking care of yourselves. You're going to retreat from everybody for a little while and focus on what you need to do to get you back to being 100% you. Meditation, a lot of solitude in the near future, which is a good thing.
Yeah, like I said, in the Five of Swords, through this, being neutral right now, understanding that it's a domino effect and you did your duty unknowingly, you feel me? You did your duty. So, the future, you will find yourself back at that equilibrium because you did everything perfectly, especially if you set that intention right now.
So you right now, I like seeing this, Virgo. You are yourself. You have the Eight of Pentacles. That's the Sun in Virgo card. Right now, you are focused on building yourself up, building your world up. You might be keeping busy with different projects that you may have been procrastinating on, not working on. But this card is interesting. There's like a piece that is missing, but you are building yourself up again, especially if you dealt with a narcissist. That's what happens with a lot of people. They have to start putting themselves back together, focusing on themselves, and finding the pieces that they let another person take away from them. So you're very much in your power again, even if you don't feel 100% there. You feeling, uh, you know, weakened, but you're not. You took your power back by walking away from a situation or a person that just drained you.
Now, what if this narcissist is a person close to you? This would be something that you have to understand. You are teaching them, because you feel me. Like if this is like a stranger or somebody not important, they wouldn't even get the chance type. So it's like when something like this happens, it's usually somebody close, somebody you trust, and it hits differently. But understand that these people that are usually close to you, you are doing an essential part in their healing through that. That's why they're close to you in the first place. So basically, keep doing you, and everything will work out.
So in your environment, this can be the environment that you're in and the people around you. In your environment, you guys have the Nine of Swords. Virgos, you could be feeling at your wits' end. You could be feeling like your mental health isn't in its best shape, even though you did take some time out or you will take some time out to take care of that. So that's what's going to prompt that Four of Swords, I believe. Mentally, you feel very drained, feel very anxious, depressed. You might even feel some guilt about taking care of yourself and putting you first. Some of you may even be, I'm not trying to do fear monger tactics, but some of you might be getting spiritually attacked. Uh, I'm not thinking like a person is like spiritually, like let me attack this person, but talking bad about you, sending you negative energy. Every time they think
Yeah.
about you, they're upset. That's a form of spiritual attack. Um, Also, the people around you, this particular person, for some of you who are walking away from a person, they are not mentally well at all. So you can take it, like the things that they've done to you, the damage that they've inflicted, it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't with malicious intent for some of them. For
Mm.
some of them, these people are just badly damaged and they don't know how to control themselves, how to handle themselves, how to deal with other people. And in turn, they inflict that damage on the people around them. And you, especially if you're empathic, have absorbed some of that energy.
So I'm glad you said that because it correlates with them being around you is for a reason of helping them, right? This is why people are usually around these archetypes. So, like I was saying, keep doing you. This month is actually going to set up these new protection. I don't want to say spells because you won't have to do it again. You learn how to deal with these kinds of things for the rest of your life now. So, like I said, these things create a contrast that make us better at what we do. So, yeah, the Nine of Swords, those are around you. It wasn't ill intent. When I was saying with the Five of Swords, these things are not vengeful. It's all about we're all in life and we all have to go through what we have to go through.
So, advice, you guys have the Eight of Swords. Virgo, if you make the decision this month to put yourself first, protect your energy, and walk away, don't overthink it. If you're feeling that urge deep within you that you need to take time out for yourself, do it. Protect yourself. Don't make up excuses. I can't do it. This person needs me to do this, or I need them to do that. Don't put yourself into a coffin. Sarcophagus. Don't overthink it to the point that you don't take advantage of this energy to nurture yourself.
It's evolution.
Yeah, this evolution.
Actually, take that time.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. Like a cocoon, you know, a chrysalis. I can't stress this enough. This is a transformation period. Think about it again. There's a Sagittarius sun and a Sagittarius moon. You're being squared, so you're learning new ways of how mutability can rub off on how you are as a mutable sign. So this is gonna be more, ammunition for you in a good way. Good ammunition.
So, outcome, you guys have Seven of Cups. You have many options on how you want to take your life next. Universe is blessing you with um, many ideas, many offers in a lot of cases, and you have to decide what's best for you. I say focus on what heals you the most right now. Focus on yourself. The sevens are kind of solitary anyway. So right now you will be focusing on refilling your own cups because you may have been drained by a person or a situation in your life.
Yep. And it's not for long. And it wasn't in vain. And this Seven of Cups shows us that you are actually becoming more smarter, more loving through all of this. And I see a lot of abundance coming. See a lot of love, laughter, joy. These are not, you know, tough times for long at all. This is a learning experience, and the rest of your beautiful life will continue.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Top,
Kiara,
right. Yeah, I'm gonna get to. I just want to at the top of the deck, you guys. Top of the deck, the overall energy that's helping support everything is the Queen of Pence. You will be watering your own garden. You will do a lot of self-care. Some of you taking spiritual baths, um, meditations, listen to binaural beats, anything you need to do physically or mentally to get yourself in the best state possible. That energy is supporting you this month. You should do that. So a breakdown before we get into this oracle card. You're unfulfilled. You're on the search for something new. You may be freeing yourself from somebody who was very insensitive, who put themselves first. They could have been a friend that you really depended on, who you've gave a lot to emotionally, but they couldn't fulfill the same. They can do the same for you. They might have been very self-centered. At the same time, you realize you have to put yourself first. You are the star of your own show, and you have no trouble walking away from this person. You're standing up for yourself. You are telling people, you know, how you feel, and you're not putting up with their shit anymore. You're not putting up with anybody's shit. You're going to take some time out to take care of you. A lot of self-care, a lot of protection, spiritual protection, protecting your mind, protecting your space. This is you guys this month, building yourself up, working on your priorities, making yourself your own priority, working on projects that you may have left fall to the wayside. Your environment could be stressed out, anxious, depressed, feeling attacked. And this could be the person that you are walking away from. They are going through that mentally. You may have absorbed their energy. They're a person who's not well. They're not purposely vindictive. They just don't realize how damaged they are and how that damage leaks onto those around them. That doesn't mean that you have to deal with it, you know, and that's what they're advising you. Spirit's advising you don't have to take other people's problems all on your own. You don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to find ways to stay around in the energy that is just draining you and, you know, preventing you from doing what you need to do to be as magnificent as you really are. So this month you have plenty of options to make your life what you want it to be. You are blessed since you are taking care of yourself and you're choosing to put you first. You know, you're blessed with the energy to create things, create friendships, find that soul group who gets you, who understands you, who won't like manipulate and take advantage of you. People who are on your vibration. That will be an option for you. Right now, it's important that Virgo takes care of themselves and not put anybody else before their own needs, no matter how much you might want to. Okay, advice or a cap off for this reading for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? You guys got strength. Number 44. See how this figure has the world, they're balancing the world and balancing themselves. So I'm going to read what this is. It says, your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting task is yours at the time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections become more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible, you can do anything now. So yeah, guys, the universe has your back right now. You have the strength to get through whatever you are going through. Um, if there's friends in your life that you can depend on, a real soul group, you have them to rely on. Don't fall back into old toxic situations. Maybe a romantic relationship or a friendship. You don't need to be within anything toxic to you because your environment seems to be that way right now. Uh, the universe is supporting you right now in the decisions you're making, and they're showing you can have whatever you want right now.
Beautiful. Till next time, Virgo.
Peace.